HAARP and NASA's involvement. Nestled deep within the remote wilderness of Gakona, Alaska, lies a facility that has become the epicenter of countless conspiracy theories. The High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, HAARP. Officially, HAARP was established to study the ionosphere and explore ways to improve radio communications and surveillance technologies. But behind the veil of scientific research lies a far more sinister narrative, one that implicates NASA in a covert collaboration that may have weaponized the very atmosphere of Earth. What if HAARP's true purpose was never about communication, but about controlling the weather, manipulating minds, and even interacting with extraterrestrial entities? HAARP, a joint project initially funded by the U.S. Air Force, the U.S. Navy, and the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA, uses a powerful array of antennas to send high-frequency radio waves into the ionosphere, the electrically charged layer of Earth's atmosphere that sits between 30 and 600 miles above the surface. While the public narrative suggests that HAARP's experiments were benign, insiders and whistleblowers have painted a vastly different picture. And at the heart of these revelations lies NASA's covert involvement, which many believe was essential to achieving HAARP's hidden objectives. Weather manipulation, engineering climate chaos. One of the most persistent theories surrounding HAARP is that the facility was designed to manipulate the weather on a global scale. By heating specific regions of the ionosphere with intense bursts of electromagnetic energy, HAARP could potentially create artificial weather patterns, hurricanes, and even earthquakes. While mainstream scientists dismiss this idea as implausible, leaked documents and testimony from former insiders suggest that NASA's satellites played a pivotal role in monitoring and adjusting the effects of HAARP's experiments. According to these sources, NASA provided critical satellite surveillance data that allowed HAARP's operators to fine-tune their ionospheric experiments, ensuring that weather patterns could be subtly influenced to achieve specific outcomes. Was this collaboration part of a broader agenda to weaponize weather as a tool of geopolitical control? Could HAARP be responsible for some of the most devastating natural disasters in recent history? Events that may have been artificially induced to destabilize regions and advance hidden agendas? Mind control, the silent war on human consciousness. Perhaps even more disturbing than HAARP's potential for weather manipulation is its alleged role in mind control and psychological warfare. Some researchers believe that the high-frequency waves generated by HAARP can interact with the human brain, altering thought patterns, inducing emotions, and even implanting ideas. The human brain operates on frequencies that can be influenced by external electromagnetic signals, and HAARP's ability to project signals across vast distances makes it a potential tool for mass mind control. NASA's involvement in this aspect of HAARP's operations is said to be equally critical. Using its vast network of satellites and space-based monitoring systems, NASA allegedly tracked and analyzed the effects of HAARP's signals on populations across the globe. Was this an experiment in global population control? Could HAARP's technologies be responsible for the sudden rise in unexplained psychological phenomena, mass unrest, and shifts in public perception? Contact with extraterrestrial intelligence, HAARP's hidden agenda. But the most chilling theory surrounding HAARP involves its potential role in contacting and communicating with extraterrestrial entities. Some insiders claim that HAARP's high-frequency transmissions were not just aimed at the ionosphere, they were directed outward, into space, with the goal of establishing contact with unknown civilizations. These transmissions, which were capable of penetrating deep into the cosmos, may have acted as a beacon, signaling our presence to extraterrestrial beings. If this theory is true, then NASA's involvement becomes even more sinister. According to whistleblowers, NASA provided the technology and data analysis needed to decipher potential responses from extraterrestrial civilizations. But what if HAARP's signals attracted the attention of something we weren't prepared to encounter? Could HAARP have inadvertently opened a line of communication with entities whose intentions remain unknown, or worse, hostile. The cover-up. Why the truth about HAARP remains hidden. Despite the growing body of evidence pointing to HAARP's true capabilities, NASA and the U.S. government have consistently denied any wrongdoing, dismissing allegations as baseless conspiracy theories. But for those who have studied HAARP's classified operations and NASA's covert involvement, the truth is far more alarming. Documents that were leaked or declassified suggest that HAARP's true agenda was never about scientific research, but about controlling the planet, influencing human consciousness, and possibly preparing for an encounter with forces beyond our understanding. Further adding to the mystery is the fact that in 2014, the U.S. Air Force transferred control of HAARP to the University of Alaska, claiming that the facility was no longer being used for military purposes. But was this transfer a genuine decommissioning, or was it a smokescreen designed to deflect public attention away from HAARP's ongoing classified operations? Many believe that HAARP's technology is still in use, albeit under a different name and operated by entities that remain in the shadows. The unanswered questions. If HAARP was truly a benign research project, why was it shrouded in secrecy from the very beginning? What role did NASA play in analyzing and enhancing HAARP's capabilities? Did HAARP's transmissions attract the attention of extraterrestrial intelligence, and if so, what are the implications for humanity? As the world grapples with unprecedented climate events, unexplained psychological phenomena, and an increasing number of UFO sightings, one question remains unanswered. Is HAARP still operating in the shadows, silently shaping the fate of humanity? The answers may lie buried deep within classified archives, or perhaps they are already echoing through the ionosphere, hidden in the invisible frequencies that shape our reality.